Hey guys, this video is to help walk you through the project that you're going to be working on. This is an at-home project, and although the due date on the sheet says the 26th, due to map testing, I moved the date to October 28th at the beginning of class. So looking down on our sheet here, you're going to be able to see a few things that you need to do. First of all, make sure that you are following the instructions on the size of the board that you need. You can either use poster board or construction paper. Either one of those options would be fine, but it needs to be cut to the right size. And then it should be either glued onto cardboard or foam board to make it more sturdy. So for example, here is one that has not been put onto foam board yet. And you can see it's very unstable. And when you will be going to glue stuff on to right here, if you don't have it onto a stable backing, it's not going to hold up very well. And these will be put on the wall for presentation, so I need them to be able to be sturdy. So you can either put them onto cardboard or foam board, either one. So it also does not matter if you do your project this way or if you do it this way. Either way would be fine. I would recommend that before you start placing all of the items onto your board, I would recommend that you do your atomic structure first, because some of you have elements that require 3 layers of electron shells instead of 2, and that will take up more room. So I would recommend making sure that you do that first. So walking you through what you need to have, as it states here in number 1, you need to have a rectangle that looks like an element on the periodic table, just like I have this one here, with your element name, symbol, atomic number, and atomic mass listed. And it gives you an example here on your paper as to what that should look like. Then you are going to use arrows and text boxes, and you can either handwrite these or you could type them. I would prefer them to be typed, but if getting things printed off is an issue, handwritten as well will work as well, as long as it is done neatly. So you would need to draw arrows to the 4 different parts to the atomic mass down here, the atomic number, the symbol, and the element name. You'd need to label those, and you need to give a 1 to 2 sentence description of what each of those things are and what they tell you by looking at them. And then the atomic structure model, which you should have already drawn on your paper at the beginning to know how much room you had. That's where you're going to put your things that represent protons, neutrons, and electrons. Some people in the past have used noodles, small macaroni noodles, and have dyed them 3 different colors, 1 for protons, 1 for neutrons, 1 for electrons. You just need to make sure that you have different colors or different items representing protons, neutrons, and electrons. And you need to show which each one is in your key, which is right here. Should be somewhere around your atomic structure. You need to probably do some internet research to know how many electrons go into each electron shell. Then you need to make a booklet. Your sheet tells you exactly what needs to go in the booklet. It doesn't need to be an extensive booklet, and a booklet could just be a piece of paper folded in half and glued on so that it opens up. And right in here where it opens up is where you would put part number 5, which is making a booklet right here on your paper. And it tells you all of the things that need to go into that booklet. Then you need to, your paper says display 4 to 5 common uses. I did change that to 3 to 4. So at a minimum, you would need to have 3 uses. And notice what I did is I put pictures. I found pictures on the internet, or you may cut pictures out of magazines. And then I put a 1 to 2 sentence description for each one, explaining how it is used. Any pictures off the internet are fine, as long as they are not copyrighted, and you must cite your sources. So a couple of things: Wikipedia is not considered to be a reliable source, So points will be taken off if Wikipedia is used. And Google, Bing, any of those things are not websites, they are search engines. You can go to Google to find images or to find information, but you need to make sure that you're citing the website that you're actually using, not just google.com. When you are finished with your project, it is due on the 28th, again, not on the 26th, and I would expect it to be completed as soon as you come into class. I should not see anybody working on it as they're coming in last minute throwing stuff together. And all of your sources should be listed onto the back of your board. All right, that's all, and feel free to come see me after class or at the end of the school day if you have questions regarding your project. Good luck.